Hello everybody. So next requested video. Okay, so the comment is Samantha B just got in a lot of trouble for saying Ivanka was a fucking C word. I like Samantha B, but will this cost her her show? I think she called her a feckless cunt. And it's crazy how people can equate that with being racist. Like, it's really kind of ridiculous to think that that is even comparable to being a racist. There's this comedian that I really like, Jim Jeffries. I think he's originally from Australia, and he says, like, he uses this word cunt a lot of times in his shows, in his gigs, whatever he's doing. He says a lot. It's quite funny. I think in Australia they say this word quite often. So, like, what's the big deal? Like, it's not, like, it's not like this big offense or this big. It's not the same as being racist. Like, people just don't understand. People take it so lightly because they do not understand how racism actually affects lives and how it has this how to say, history behind it, and it's not the same. Even when I'm calling someone, I don't know, an idiot or an imbecile, it's not the same as when you're actually being racist and calling them, like, saying racist thing. It's not the same. It's not the same. Being racist, it carries a lot of weight. I'm sorry, you're not gonna feel as offended if someone calls you an imbecile as you would feel if someone would discriminate you based on your race. It is not the same. It's like, call me cunt all you want. I'm not gonna feel bothered. It's not gonna. It's not It's not hurt. It's not gonna hurt me. That word is not hurting me. But when you're saying something racist, that hurts. When you're saying something racist to someone, that hurts. That has weight behind it. That has a meaning. That you cannot compare. So yeah, I think, like, it's ridiculous for people to somehow equate racism with, I don't know, saying some shit word like this. Anyway, so let's get on with Samantha B. Okay, so first let's do the present moment. Let's see what's going on at this present moment with Samantha B. Yeah, so people are angry with her. The Knight of Swords, anger. I could see this as like the money situation, her financial security, the job that she has. She's at the crossroads. Maybe she doesn't know what's gonna happen. Right now. She's like, what am I gonna do now? She's moving away with a heavy heart, like with the bitterness. It affects her, clearly. The backlash and everything, like, it takes a toll on her. It does affect her. She's somewhere, she feels at a crossroad. The Sun card is like the truth, exposing. Maybe she, in her mind, she's exposing the truth, saying that about Ivanka. But let me do one more. Okay, let's give us some more clues about her. And making this joke like this and saying that. All right, let's see. More details can we find out about Samantha B. Okay. Trump. Yeah, she's disappointed with the outcome. Again, the power Trump. She's been kind of reckless in the way that she's made that joke. She didn't really think things through. And now she's disappointed after this. The Three of Swords, it kind of, as I said, it came back to hit her in a, to bite her. But immaturity. The knaves sometimes have this energy of immaturity and taking risks. So she's probably didn't think that it would affect her like this. Because sometimes when you're, when you have this big success, you feel like nothing can touch you, and like you can say anything. And probably now she's living through this disappointment and seeing that there are consequences for certain things. And it's like I was thinking, it's not just the word itself. Because if you're gonna watch Jim Jeffries, he's so funny when he says cunt. It's just so funny. But when she said it, it gave off this meanness, like this impression, like mean and aggressive. And it was not really, the focus is not so much on being funny as it was on being aggressive. And when you're trying to make a point with a joke, it's gonna be perceived differently. Like, you can make a sarcastic comment or like a stingy comment if you know how to put humor in it, and if you know how to make it funny, you can deliver that message. But if you're not so funny, but you're trying to be funny, but you're just throwing out a word and just comes out an aggressive and mean, it's not going to be received the same. So it's not just the word itself, it's how you use it. And maybe she was a bit immature in understanding this. Because it's like you get a different feeling from with the same words. As I said, you look for Jim Jeffries and see when the pieces where he says cunt, and it's just so funny. There's nothing aggressive and mean about that. It's just funny. But when she said it, it hit me in the face, like, whoa. That was kind of mean. Although she was making a point that she was right and everything, but it matters a lot in how you deliver the message. So probably she has a lesson to learn about this. Okay, so now let's see, what can she expect? What's in the future for her? How is this whole thing gonna affect her? What's gonna happen? What can she expect in the future? People are still sour about it. The King of Swords, but I think she's gonna be fine. Yeah, I think she's gonna be fine. She's supported, she has support. I see this is the network where she's working. Money, security, support. Yeah, so I think she's gonna be okay. Nothing's gonna happen to her. She's not gonna be fired or anything like this. She's gonna be fine. But people are still sour about it. They're still gonna be, off to chop her head. But she'll be fine, I think. Let's do one more. Kind of what's her lesson in this? What can she take from this? Alright, Samantha B. Like an word of advice for her. What does she need to understand from this? Balance. She needs to be balanced, and that it can end at any time. You know, like, it's okay to be in your power and to speak your truth and to have this healthy sense of ego. Like when I see this King of Wands, it's, as I said, like the solar plexus chakra of self-confidence and like the power, and you feel empowered. So maybe that's the thing, like she felt empowered, she felt, you know, to say those things. And her lesson is to need to keep her balance, not to get over her head and to go overboard with things. She just needs to watch certain things, because they're gonna judge her. She's not, they're gonna judge her, and there is always, things can always end, a death card, and so she needs to watch that. And with the Eight of Swords, so she does need to guard herself, but not to the point where she's so that's why this idea of balance, you don't have to like censor yourself and watch your every word, but at the same time, just don't go overboard. Don't think that you're untouchable. Don't think that you can say anything. So there's a sense of balance in between these, because this is like when you're feeling powerful to do anything, to say anything without repercussion. Here, where you cannot bind. So she needs to find some sort of a balance between these. She needs to have self-confidence, but also she needs to guard what she's saying, to think things through, because things can end at any time, and people are gonna judge her. She's gonna have to answer for certain things. So her lesson in this is to be more balanced and not to fall into any extreme. Not the sense that she doesn't need to censor herself, but she has to kind of be careful what she's saying, because it does have a consequence. So yeah, the lesson for her is she needs to be more balanced and understand that there are consequences for certain things. Yeah, so, but I think she's gonna be okay. She's not gonna, I don't see her getting fired or anything like this. It's just, it's gonna pass. It's gonna be okay, but she's gonna have to learn a lesson from this. So yeah, this was the reading for Samantha B. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.